Hello, I'm Professor Christopher Korten, and today I'm going to talk to you about ways to give advice. Now, giving advice is a tricky or risky situation at times because you want to help people, but you don't want to give them the wrong advice. Or worse still, you don't want to offend them. And then there's something called unsolicited advice. That's the kind of advice you give people even though they never asked for it. I try to avoid giving such advice. What about you? In this video, I'm going to look at 3 easy to remember categories of advice and phrases we associate with each of these categories. The first category is known as the scolding approach. Scolding means to reprimand or admonish. It's often used by parents or authoritative figures, teachers, people like me. Common phrases include you should clean your room before going out. You ought to clean your room before going out. Or more forcefully, you must clean your room before going out. And very similarly, you have to clean your room before going out. And if we want to have a more formal expression, one that we normally see in writing or maybe public discourse, we might hear, it's imperative that you study before going out. The next category is the neutral approach. This is one of my favorites. The neutral approach is a balanced way of giving advice suitable for friends or colleagues, but lowers the chance of offending them. Phrases like, it might be a good idea to. It might be a good idea to talk to your supervisor about the workload. Or another favorite, have you thought about talking to your supervisor about the workload? When you place advice in the form of questions, it softens the suggestion and leaves the onus or the burden or the responsibility in the hands of the person listening to your advice. The final category is the softest. We call these soft suggestions, and this approach is ideal for sensitive situations or advising strangers or people you don't know so well. Phrases like, perhaps you could. Perhaps you could try this negotiation technique. You might want to try this negotiation technique. Now, another phrase we use often to give advice is, if I were you. This is perhaps more assertive, but very common amongst native speakers. If I were you, I wouldn't go to the meeting. If I were you, I would talk to them directly, face to face, not on the phone. Now, it goes without saying that we have to gauge the situation and our relationship with the person that we're advising. There are also tips on body language, vocal clues, and don't forget, some people just want to talk about their problems and they don't really want to hear about your suggestions, however good and practical they are. Now it's your turn. In the comments below, give advice to a friend about improving their English. Use one of the phrases that we've discussed in this video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. That's my advice for you. If I were you, I would subscribe to this channel.